Hey everybody, welcome back to Legendary, a Marvel deck building game. And as you can see, we have a totally different setup because today Richard learns how to play as the Mastermind. Why else are we totally different? Because we have a very, very special guest here, my wife, Jen.
Hello.
They can't see that hand waving, but there you go. So yes, so I just said, hey, would you mind going on camera with me just so I can play as a mastermind, just focus on that. I've also gotten a couple requests for, can you grab someone and maybe play a versus with them? And I thought, well, learning the mastermind in the first place, that's the perfect time to have someone else play just a regular game of Legendary. So I said, hey, you want to just play a regular game of Legendary? I'll be the mastermind, so I'm doing something different, but you're just playing Legendary again. She said, yeah.
Pretty much.
Yeah. um, all right, so what do we have for our setup? Well, as you can see, I'm playing as the mastermind, so I will be flipping these cards over instead of flipping the cards over for the villain deck. So this is what I will be using my attack points for. So my attack points, I will be going to these cards to do the effects. I can fight villains in the city. That means that I can get the effect if I do indeed fight the villains in the city. But more likely, I'll want to have the choice of my own, what is this, ambition deck. So this is the first card, the default card that just stays out there. So I can use it repeatedly, this one specifically. Other cards will come out, you use it, goes to discard. Another one comes out, and so forth and so forth. You can have up to 4 cards. This card, however, stays. It's one of your permanent, it's one of your 4, but it's a permanent fixture of your 4. What is this one? This is your starting ambition of pure evil. So you use 5 attack points to play a card from the villain deck. So you just flip over a card, boom, that's what you used your 5 attack points for. And it says right there, keep this card in the ambition row. That is this here. That's your ambition cards. This is the ambition row. So 1, 2, 3, 4. That's how I'm going to do it. I'll play it as though I'm playing from the villain deck. So we have our villain uh, deck, our ambition deck. Well, I'm going to play it the same way. I'm sure you can just go ahead, play it going that way. I'm going to play it that way just for the sake of the flow. This card starts in the game in the ambition row. That's why it's already out. And cannot be discarded from the ambition row. You can use this card multiple times the same turn. So if I had 10 attack points, I could do this card twice. So I can flip 2 cards. And other cards, of course, have different effects with different attack values. I'll show you what they are as they come out, or at least the ones that do come out anyways. So who am I? I am Red Skull. So we did do a learning game, a practice game before doing this, and that wasn't fun for Jen.
Nope.
Nope. And I did already do a playthrough using the zombie Green Goblin, which is what I thought. Hey, maybe we can do that. We did that as a playthrough. It was not fun for Jen, so I thought, you know what? Let us focus on let's learn just playing as the mastermind. Let's have player 2, Jen, actually in this case, uh, have a fighting chance because she couldn't even get to 11 during that one game, and that's not fun to do, certainly twice in a row. So let's go Red Skull. Let's learn playing as the mastermind, and let's just go with Red Skull. So because I'm playing as a mastermind, during setup we set up as though we set up as though, how do you phrase it? The hero players are how you set up the board. So there is one hero player, so we set up as though playing solo. So what I did was, well, okay, we'll just keep the same setup because it's just solo anyways. I just swapped out the mastermind, and that doesn't matter. So although always leads Hydra, because it's solo, that always leads can be ignored. And the Master Strike, each player KOs a hero from their hand. So that is the nice, let's give our guest star a fighting chance. And what is the scheme we're going up against? We have corrupt the next generation of heroes. So we do have our sidekicks out, and we have 8 twists in the villain deck, and we have 10 sidekicks in the villain deck. And our special rule is sidekicks in the villain deck and city are villains. Their attack is 2 plus the number of twists. So you can see when they come out, or I don't even have to come out. So you see their cost is 2. So this is in the same spot that a villain's attack is in. So their initial attack is also 2 plus the number of twists. So every time a scheme twist comes out, we just have to remember one more. Added next to the scheme, when you defeat a sidekick, gain it to the top of your deck. So instead of to your discard pile, put it on the top of your deck. So the next time you draw cards, you automatically get it. So for the first 7 twists, each player returns a sidekick from their discard pile to the sidekick stack. Then 2 sidekicks from the sidekick stack enter the city. For the twist 8, all sidekicks in the city escape, and evil wins when 4 sidekicks escape. So that is, we need to actually keep track of how many sidekicks have escaped. So don't just KO them. We have to actually, or just toss them in escape without thought. We have to actually keep track of how many sidekicks have escaped. All right, the villain deck. So, like I said, we are setting up as though playing solo, as though Jen were playing solo. So what that means is because I have the what if rules, that is what we're playing. So we're playing the new and improved, I'm sure some would say, solo rules. So that is why we have a couple henchmen here. So when the first villain card is to be flipped, before doing that, play 2 henchmen. And the henchmen you can see I have here are the Thor core. So there will be 2 Thor core cards played before the villain card actually gets played, just to get that going. And then there are 2 more Thor core cards. So 2 henchmen cards play before the first villain card gets played, and then 2 other henchmen villains are just in the deck normally. That is the setup for solo per what if. That is how I did that. For the villains, I have the enemies of Asgard. There is 1 bystander, the 5 master strikes, and per what if, the master strike, when a master strike comes out, there is no special effect. You just do the master strike, continue on. There is 8 scheme twists, and when a scheme twist comes out, the new rule is when a scheme twist comes out, instead of KOing one of the heroes from the HQ that's 6 or less, you just take it and put it at the bottom of the hero deck. So you're not running out of cards way faster than you should. That makes some schemes and so forth impossible. So we're just putting it at the bottom of the deck. Yeah. So that is why things are set up the way it's set up. And I will be playing as the Mastermind. And when the Mastermind, when a player is playing as the Mastermind, oh, sorry, I'm standing right by the camera. I'm not even hitting it, but just moving a little bit. Okay, anyways. So when a player is playing as the Mastermind, the Mastermind goes first. All right, so what happens? Well, instead of flipping a villain card, like we said, I'm just going to flip the top card of the Ambition deck, the Mastermind Ambition deck. So what's the first card I drew? Thirst for Power and Ambition. So it costs 7 attack. Reveal the top 2 cards of the villain. If I were to play this, mind, reveal the top 2 cards of the villain deck. Play a scheme twist you revealed. Put the rest back on the top and or bottom in any order. Ooh. So if you don't get a scheme twist, well, you used your 7 points. But hey, you probably wanted to do that anyway. So I am so busy setting everything else up, I didn't actually set up my actual hand. So you can see those are flipped over. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And we've got 1 attack, which will do nothing, but 5 recruits. So 5 recruits is nice. So can you recruit from the HQ? Yes, indeed you can. I do not have the villains deck, so that is how, how we are doing it. So I will indeed take this for 5. We are using Superior Iron Man. Thank you, Jen. And we got 2 and draw a card, which of course I love. And 2 means I'm well on my way to being able to do at least something else eventually. And the one that did nothing. So, and this will be for my next hand. All right, Jenny Jen.
Okay.
Oh yeah.
Have to start with this.
Yes. There is no ambush effect.
Also no ambush effect.
Yes. And scheme twist, yeah. And already we have a scheme twist. So let's go for our first scheme twist reminder. Sidekicks in the villain deck and city are villains. Oh, sorry. Twist. Each player returns a sidekick from their discard pile. Oh no, not from our discard pile. Oh, wait. This is a good time to have a twist come out. Then 2 sidekicks from the sidekick stack enter the city. Okie dokie. So, that indeed does mean, but also no ambush effect, also no ambush effect. So now we have a couple villains who are 2 and a couple villains who are 3. Not bad. So if I want to win, I want these sidekicks to escape. Unless I desperately want to draw cards, in which case I guess I would try to defeat them. I don't know. But anyways.
And now, because we had a scheme twist,
Yes.
these are worth 3 attack instead of 2.
Yes. Also, I just remembered, because a scheme twist came out, one that is worth 6 or less must be put to the bottom of the hero deck. And of course, I leave that to the hero to decide. A little bit nicer than KOing. Wow. All 3s and 2s. Oh, I didn't say. So we have, in the hero deck, we have Maximus, Superior Iron Man, and Daredevil.
Okay. So, I wanted the sidekicks without scheme twist. Didn't work my way.
Oh.
I have 2 attack, so that does nothing. But I have 4 recruit. And just like last night, I had 4 recruit. And this one costs 4, but it didn't come out until after.
That's true. She had 5. Oh, and then a 5 card comes out after.
I had 8.
Yeah.
And
oh,
then
yeah.
8.
Yeah. And that was Zombie Green Goblin, and he had already KO'd that 8. And then, yeah. Because, of course. All right, it's my turn.
So that's my turn, yeah.
Okay. So start of my turn, flip the top of my ambition card. So this is inflict pain for a cost of 2. Each other player puts a wound from their discard pile on top of their deck. At the moment, not going to be much use. So yeah, I can only have 4 cards. We're not there yet, of course. So when I do draw 1, but there would be 5, I would just discard one of those 5 cards so that I'm back down to 4. I'm just saying that because that'll probably be one, because we might not be dealing with wounds much. We'll see. So I have 3 and 3. Of course I do, per the cards that came out. I don't have any here that's 3. Like, it would, I mean, I could, but like, what's the point? I could gain a Thor core. Because, like, why not?
Or a sidekick.
That is indeed true. But I'm definitely for sure not fighting sidekicks. I want them to escape. I want to win. I want to win. Yeah, I'm just thinking, yeah, because these are after the sidekicks. Taking these out wouldn't affect anything. And then that would get me 2. And then I could have more recruits. And then as the stronger cards come out, I could draw this more. I'm talking myself into it, I think. So I'll use my attack points instead of to choose one of these ambition cards. I could only choose that one. There are no wounds anyways. Let's help out the hero. Not really. I'm helping myself. Gain this as a hero. Is the fight condition. Doom. Now I have 3 recruit points. Ooh, oh. I'm thinking I am in a recruit mood. When you play backflip, so when this card actually gets played, the next hero you recruit this turn goes on top of your deck, which is just lovely. So I made good use, I feel, of my 3 and 3. Another Thorcore. All right.
No ambush.
No ambush.
So once again, I have 2 attack, which does nothing, and 4 recruit.
Ooh, speaking of the 8. Ooh, all right. Oh, to start my turn, I must flip the top card of my ambition deck. So for a 1 attack point, put this card on a hero in the HQ. Players can't recruit that hero until the start of your next turn. Then discard the card. So if I kind of wanted to reserve a card for myself, or even just not allow a player to recruit a card for 1 turn, well, there is that. So let's see what I've. Ooh, seriously. Ooh. Well, of course I'm going to play my draw card. Here we go. Oh, and we got another recruit point. So this is 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 attack points. So I could play this. I could also play this. Simultaneously. Well, not simultaneously. You know what I mean. Well, play a card from the villain deck. That seems like a thing to do. Start pushing these sidekicks out if I can. Enchantress, just a fight comes out. So I have 3 recruit points, and I'm enjoying this Daredevil, and I still have 1 attack point left. You know what? I'm going to use the 1 attack point and put it on this Iron Man. Oh, that's my discard, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Master Strike.
Master Strike. Each player KOs a hero from their hand. So a Mastermind player is excluded from plenty of different effects. That includes Master Strikes. Any fight effects, the Mastermind must do. Any scheme twist effects, the Mastermind must do. But like ambushes, escape effects, Master Strikes, the Mastermind player doesn't have to deal with those.
KO. Okay. Well, I'm going to play that one. And then I'm going to play that one, which gives me 3 attack, which means I'm going to do that. And whenever you defeat a villain this turn, you gain a sidekick.
Wow. You just gained 2 sidekicks.
I did. And then I have 3 recruit. I like Mr. Daredevil as well.
Yes. Speaking of Mr. Daredevil. All right, so my turn?
Yep.
So, it's beginning of my turn, so now this card is done with. So this just goes into the discard pile now that it's been spent and its effect is completed. Now that it's my turn, discard. So now we flip the top card of the Ambition Deck. For a cost of 6 attack points, choose a number besides 0. Each other player reveals their hand and discards all cards of that cost. So let's see what I can actually do this turn. Oh, it's all recruits. 2, 4, 6, 7. And when I play this card, the back flip, the next hero you recruit this turn goes on top of your deck. Well, that sounds like something I want. There are no cards that cost 7, and that's an 8. That's too bad. However, this is a 6, and it is a very nice 6. Choose a number, then reveal the top card of your deck. If the card is that cost, draw it. All right, I like to draw a nice card. Yeah, and that is that, right? Oh, backflip. No, I mean, go ahead, but I forgot to backflip hit. 2.
No ambush.
Frost Giant.
Okay, so I'm going to play my sidekick. It goes back there, which allows me to pick up 2 cards. And that gives me 1, 2, 3, 4 attack. Do that. And 3 recruit.
All right. Okay. And here we are, start of my turn, and there's already 4 cards in my ambition row. So, what do I draw? It is called Identity Theft. Each other player that has exactly 6 cards reveals a tech hero or puts 2 cards from their hand on top of their deck. And it costs 4 attack points. But I can't place this down. Either this or one of these 4 must be discarded. I'm going to say we haven't been dealing with wounds, so I'm just going to go ahead and say I'm fine discarding that one. Now, what is my actual hand? Ooh, well, draw a card. Of course I'm going to. Ooh, the back flip. Okay. Choose a number, then reveal the top card of your deck. If the card is that cost, draw it. I'll just say 0. It is a 0. Nice. Okay, so we have 2, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9 lets me play either this and this or one of these. If I could play 2, each of the cards. Oh, okay. I'll do that. I'll be the mean old mastermind. So I'll play this 4 first. Each other player that has exactly 6 cards reveals a tech hero or puts 2 cards from their hand on top of their deck. Again, not having tech heroes, it looks like.
No.
Okay. So I have 5 attack points left. So I will play the flip a card from the villain deck. And it is a Frost Giant with a fight attack and a attack of 4. Okay. And then I have 4 recruit points and the ability to put it on top of my deck. And I already have a nice. Oh, I can't get any attack, so I will go for the recruit then. Look at the top 2 cards of your deck. If one of them has a higher cost than the other, draw it, put the rest back in any order, as long as I play a ranged hero with it, which I do have, as that card demonstrates. Thank you.
Scheme twist.
Another scheme twist. All right, so any sidekicks in your discard pile, of which there is no discard pile. So then just 2 sidekicks enter the city. And there are no sidekicks to defeat, so we don't have to worry about them escaping. So 4 sidekicks won't be added to currently. So 1 card escapes the city, so one of the heroes, cost 6 or less, must be KO'd. Okay. And, of course, no ambush effects. And that's 1. And, again, another card must be KO'd.
skills for me. I used Sidekick, which actually doesn't really do anything for me because it just lets me pick up the 2 cards that I had to discard or put on top of my deck, I should say. But that gives me 5 recruit. I'm gonna choose Daredevil.
Oh, I didn't. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, so top card is called Dark Apprentice. Oh, and it's a cost of 10. It must be good. Add a random new mastermind to the game with 1 tactic. Okie dokie. Not sure I'll be picking that one, but all right. So it's a all recruit turn. So I do not have a ranged blue range, so that just is 2, but I do have a backflip, so I can place it on top of my deck. 4, 6, 8. And here's a nice Daredevil card with 7 attack points. Choose a number, then reveal the top card of your deck. If the card is that number, draw it, and repeat the process. So that's pretty nice. Top of your deck, and that goes like that. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and I'll be getting the 6th one.
Master Strike.
Master Strike. Each player KOs a hero from their hand.
Of course. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4. Sidekick. Actually, I have 5, but whatever. And I only have 2 recruit, which I can't do anything with.
Unless you bought a sidekick.
I do like sidekicks.
They are good. Yeah. You can only buy 1 sidekick on your turn. So she had gained from a card, so she could use it to buy recruit 1. So, oh, flip the top card of the Ambition deck. Ambition Pressure Point. Each player, at cost of 6, each player reveals a intellect. I always say that. Instinct hero or gains a wound to the top of their deck.
Oh, I'm actually playing it right.
Oh, yeah.
I did that last night
I'm
too.
going to. This is the maybe you'll get a scheme twist one. I'm just going with odds for this one. So, what do I actually have? Oh, yeah, I have that 7 that I just gained. So, 7 attack, 8 attack points total. And I do not have a strength or a range, so this is just 2. So, I have 8 attack and 5 recruit. I think 8 attack means let's go with the instinct. Each other player reveals an instinct hero or gains a wound to the top of their deck. Oh, she does not have one. Okay. Now 5 recruit points. I want that Maximus one, but it's KO'd, so that's not on the table. I like that Maximus one. Okay, so I would guess I.
That's why I KO'd
it. Choose a number, then reveal the top card of your deck. If the card is that number, you get an extra 2 attack. So that's pretty good. That's pretty good. A bit of risk as well. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Scheme twist. All right, sidekicks are now at 5. And now we add more to the city. You don't have any in your discard pile?
Yes, I do. So what do I do?
Just the one. It just goes back.
Okay.
Slash and then now it enters. That's the only one you got?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, so 1 enters the city, no effect. It just fills it up. 2 enters the city. However, there is no escape effect on this, just the regular KO one of the heroes from the HQ. And sidekicks are 5. attack points to take out now.
Okay. Well, lucky for me, I have a sidekick.
Nice.
So I can pick up 2. Not like the first one does me any good, but whatever. And then I'm going to play my other sidekick to pick up 2, but I have to
Shuffle
first.
Yeah.
Okay. Well. Okay. I'm going to try that. So choose a number, then reveal the top card of your deck. If the card is that amount, you get 2 plus attack. I'm going to say 3. Oh, I was wrong.
2.
So I still have 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I'm hitting the Mastermind.
Wow, good for you. All right. Mastermind is hit. Oh no, this hurts my skinless face so much. Take scheme twist. Or master tactic.
Look at the top 3 cards of your deck. KO 1, discard 1, and put 1 back on top of your deck.
All right.
So can I seriously hope there's a... Nope. No wound. So KO 1, discard 1, and put 1 back on the top of your deck. My victory pile. So that still leaves me only, though, with 2 attack, I think. 1, 2, 6, 7, 8, 9. So yeah, 2 attack, which doesn't really give me anything. But I have 3 recruit, and I can put it on the top.
Very nice. Okay. So, Mastermind, reeling from just being sucked in the face. Wants to maybe put this card under, it's cost of 3, put this card under the Mastermind card. That Mastermind gets plus 3 attack until the start of your next turn, then discard this card. Okay. Okay. So for a single turn, a single round, if there was more players, a single round, the Mastermind would be, in this case, at 10. But let's see what we can actually do in the first place. Okay, draw a card. Love drawing cards. Oh, okay, so that's 2 attack, 3 attack, 4, 5 attack. So I can either do that, what I just said, or with 5 attack, I can draw another card from the villain deck, which I think I'm going to do because I want more sidekicks to escape so that I can win. Oh, of course.
But it's a Master Strike.
But it's a Master Strike. Wait, what did I just do? Yeah, thanks. See, don't count your chickens. Don't ever count chickens. That's how that scene goes, right?
Yeah.
Okay, each player KOs a hero from their hand. Okay. And then I have 3 recruits. I feel like I'm recruited enough. I'm good. I don't want any 8, 4, 4, 4, or 6. So I'm good. 5. Yeah. I was like, why did I? Oh, I might. No, because I played the one that's always there. 1, 2, 3. Oops.
Okay, so the Frost Giant escapes.
Now the Frost Giant escapes for real. So escape effect means one's KO'd.
And I only have one attack, so I can do nothing. But I have 5 recruit.
All right. So flip the card. It is Insane Twist. For a cost of 9, this card becomes a Scheme Twist that takes effect immediately. Oh, that sounds brutal. You know what? I already know in advance I'm not going to be adding a Mastermind to this game. So let's. Ooh, this looks like a good. Oh, I was going to say good recruit turn, which is true, but I also have a choose a number. If it is, then draw it. So what I'm going to do is shuffle this up because I do not have a draw pile right now. I used up my last 6 cards, so just give me a moment, the usual moment I ask every time I got to shuffle. I'm glad this isn't on actual film. What a use of film that would be. Okay, so I get this. Choose a number, then reveal the top card of your deck. If the card is that cost, draw it. I will not say 0 this time. I will hope for 3. 0. Should have said 0. Okay. Do I might as well use this now? You just shuffled. Yeah. Okay. I will do that now. Let's just put it under. I would rather remind myself or have a better shot at being reminded to do that. I do not have any range, so this is just 2 recruit points, 4, 6, 8. But backflip, so I can place this nice 8 card on top of my, draw pile. Draw, and who is this? Superior Iron Man #humblebrag. Draw a card for each other player who has fewer cards in their victory pile than you. That's not too bad, especially if you had a bunch. #humblebrag. But the attack point is great. So that's that. Now, 2, 3, 4, 6. Another Frost Giant. Emir, Frost Giant King. Ambush. Each player reveals a ranged hero or gains a wound. Which wasn't. We'll just continue on.
Oh, I'll just gain 2 then.
Just continue on. I don't care.
Okay. So I have a wound in my hand, of course, and I have 2 attack, which does nothing, and I have 4 recruit.
Okay. And now the next card that I may be able to choose is Deceive. I was like detective. Okay, anyways. So for a attack cost of 4, each other player reveals a covert, the red one, hero, or discards their hand and draws 5 cards. All right, so let's see what I got.
However, please remove that card.
Yes, you are correct. It is now the start of the next turn, so this card. Now, what can I actually do? I have 12 attack points with these 2 cards. Don't give me that look. One of those if looks could kill. Okay, so what's the scheme? Oh, that scheme twist is, or this card is looking real good. This card becomes a scheme twist that takes place immediately. Oh, and I have 12 to do it. Okay. Each other player has fewer cards in their victory pile than you. No, I don't even have a victory pile, so Jen's got it. and choose a number, then reveal the top card of your deck. If the card is that, draw it and repeat the process. Oh, okay. I'm going to learn my lesson. 0, 0. I'm just going to keep saying 0. Ooh. Now I'm going to switch it up and say 3, and I know it's a 0. Oh, I was wrong, right. Wrong, right. Okay. Anyways, so this is that 12. This is the, oh, shoot, of course I just dropped that card. Sorry, everybody. Just give me a sec as I awkwardly try to kneel down and pick it up. So those are my cards now. So now I have 12, 13, 14, 15. So that's nice. So I have 6 6 attack points left. This card becomes a Scheme Twist that takes place immediately. Okay, Scheme Twist. Poof. So any sidekick cards that are in the your discard pile get put back.
No.
None. Okay. So yes, now we have villains escaping. Our first sidekick has escaped. So one of these need to be KO'd. Oh, I didn't. I moved it. Okay, so that's first one entering the city, and then the second one entering the city. So same thing. Okay, Scheme Twist complete. Now I have 6. In this one, worth 6, choose a number besides 0. Each other player reveals their hand and discards all cards of that cost. So I will say 3. Oh, she actually has one with, that's 3. Okay, that's all my attack points done, and 4 recruit points. Now that's, of course I want 5 recruit points, but okay, I will take this one.
Oh.
Oh, of course, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Scheme Twist.
Ooh. Oh, okay, of course you don't have any sidekicks, so 1 escaped, so that's 3 sidekicks have escaped. One of these need to be odd. And yeah, and then also no escape effect on this one, so just a regular, one of these need to be KO'd, and another sidekick will enter the city. So sidekicks are at 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
Mm-hmm.
The same as Red Skull, so it's, yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, so I'm done. Oh, no, yeah, you're going currently,
yeah.
yes.
Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I'm gonna say 0.
Ooh, it
I
is
was
0.
right.
You
So
get
I have
2 extra.
9,
Nice.
which doesn't really do anything, but it gives me the Mastermind.
Yeah, so you've hit the Mastermind twice. Pick a card, any card.
I get 4 plus recruit points.
Ooh, not bad.
Well, that's really good considering I only had 1.
Oh, so you get 5. Oh, so you get
Yep.
one of those nice draw cards, 2 attacks.
Yep.
Those cards are awesome.
Uh-huh.
My turn then.
Yeah.
Flip over a last minute escape. So for 9 attack points, I could pick a random Mastermind tactic from all the ones in a player's victory pile and shuffle it back into the Mastermind tactics. Geesh, the Mastermind can be a dick. Don't look at me like that. I didn't choose it. 2, 3. Oh, I already knew that. Okay. Okay, so I, of course, will draw a card, but I need to shuffle my discard pile in order to have a draw a pile to draw a card from even. So yeah, I have no interest in getting the villain set, although it would be interesting just to play a game as the Mastermind with the villain set, just to have that full heroes and villains experience.
Because the
So,
Mastermind isn't as cruel with the heroes or something.
no, just because you get the special rules and different cards and all that. Ooh, and this is what I draw. And I already have a ranged played. Yeah. Look at the top two cards of your deck. If one of them has a higher cost than the other, draw it. Put the rest back. And nope, they are the same costs, so they both go back in any order. So 2 and 2. Okay. Choose a number, then reveal the top card of your deck. If that card is that, you get an extra 2 attack. So 0. Oh, imagine that. So I get 6 attack points, 7 attack points. 7 attack points is what I got. Ooh, and I certainly do want to play a top card of the villain deck. Might as well. So I'm playing this card, so it just stays there. So this one's, no, play a top. Yeah, you're right. Okay, so this one indeed, they do indeed move. So 2, 3, 4, and just a fight effect, no ambush effect. And Jen has already KO'd a hero. So got 2. I do not have a strength hero play, so I do not get the extra recruit points. So 2, 4, but I do have 6 recruit points, which is pretty nice. So I can take this one for 2 and draw a card, or take this one for 4 and maybe, but I like the just extra attack in the first place.
And this will either
6.
make me lose now or make me lose in a moment.
Now, yeah.
Now, in more ways than
Now,
one. If it was a
because
villain, it would have made me lose.
yeah,
And it's a scheme twist, so I lose.
yes, because sidekicks will be entering the city, which means 4.
Yes.
So that is it. So I'm really glad Jen got to hit the Mastermind twice instead of zeros this time. So thank you very much for joining me, Jen.
Oh, thank you for having me. At least I got to hit him twice.
Yes. Yeah. So of course this was about, these are what it feels like to play as the Mastermind. If you have a larger group, they may do better against you. You know, it's up to you. You would see. So you kind of get a feel for what the cards are, what you're doing. So there it is. Thank you very much for joining me as I go through Legendary, a Marvel deck building game, Secret Wars Volume 1 Expansion. Have fun.